What's going on, everybody? TG Sports Gaming here to bring you guys some WWE 12 gameplay. Today's gameplay is basically a regular singles match between Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara at WrestleMania. Both of these guys have similar high-flying styles, and I just thought it'd be interesting to play against Sin Cara using Rey Mysterio. But anyways, guys, we're not going to be talking about the gameplay today. We are going to talk about one of the biggest things that wrestling fans debate on, which is WWE versus TNA. If you guys didn't know, I am a senior in high school, so when I first grew up watching wrestling, which was basically the late 1990s and early 2000s, wrestling was a lot different back then. They had people like The Rock, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold Steve Austin. You had title belts like the European Championship as well as the Hardcore Championship. So wrestling was a lot different. Wrestling also had more of a hardcoreness to it. Whereas right now wrestling is kind of stepped away from the PG-13 and created more of a, I guess you could say, PG outlook. WWE is more on the entertainment, the humor, the storylines, and yeah, it's a lot different than what it used to be. Back then there was a guy named Rikishi who used to come out and dance with Scotty 2 Hottie and Too Cool. And he used to do the stink face. He used to do the dancing and everything. And basically, Brodus Clay right now is the modern version of Rikishi. And there's a lot of similarities, but that generation of wrestling is pretty much over with. Undertaker is the last superstar, and the only superstar left from that generation of wrestling. He was the only person that appeared on the first episode of Raw. And yeah, so basically, guys, WWE has changed significantly. But the thing is, back then WWE really didn't have much competition. There was WCW, but WWE, took that out of business, bought it out, whatever. And there was ECW, which eventually WWE also bought out and took out of business. So then you have this company that comes out early 2000s, mid 2000s, I guess you could say, which was TNA, Total Nonstop Action. And TNA is basically one of the few organizations I could say that stands next to WWE as far as ratings and stuff like that goes. It's a lot smaller. Pay-per-views are a lot more different, I guess you could say, but the styles, I guess, are very similar. And what I mean by that is, back then TNA also used to be high-flying and hardcore. And that was one of the things that made TNA unique at first, because when it first premiered on TV, it was actually on a network called Fox Sports Detroit. And, TNA was rocking out the six-sided ring, and they were doing the X Division title belts. They were doing crazy, thumbtack matches with Abyss and all these people. And now TNA has also done what WWE has done, and that's basically create a mainstream of wrestling, mainstream entertainment, I guess you could say. A lot of the stuff now is trash talk and talking shit about the other superstars, and I guess that's the level of wrestling entertainment now. It's not just a sport; it's sports entertainment. And so WWE has WrestleMania, and TNA like really doesn't even have a significant pay per view. WWE has Royal Rumble. TNA really doesn't have that. They have like tournaments and stuff like that, kind of like King of the Ring, but they really don't have much as far as what WWE does. But TNA still delivers, good quality wrestlers. Some storylines are pretty cool, and TNA has also managed to make some awesome guest appearances. So both of these organizations, both have some good stuff that they bring, but there's a lot of differences and a couple more similarities. So basically, guys, I just want to get your guys' opinion on what you guys think is better, WWE or TNA. Make sure to leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.